Good morning from Melbourne. It's a serene atmosphere, as you can see, over the city as the Formula One race weekend continues, but you can bet that will change in the next few hours. It's a day when the grid order will be decided ahead of Sunday's race, and how pivotal could that be in terms of the outcome of that race?
If they're to have any chance of challenging the big two financially, Valencia have to finish top four. But if they're to get back into the Champions League for next season, you feel they have to win games like this at home to Real Valladolid. So a disappointing result for Valencia. Still two-thirds of the season to go, but they will need to improve soon if they're to be hosting big European games here at the Mestalla next season.
Thank you. Yes, we're here at Gibraltar's training base in the Algarve. It's starting to get a little toasty, easily into the mid-20s temperature-wise. We're joined by the Gibraltar manager, Alan Buller, who's just taken a real break from training to speak to us. Alan, 2 days to go until your first competitive match. Is it sinking in yet?
Now, UK Athletics coach Charles Van Comedy does not plan to withdraw Phillips Adowu from the Olympics. Adowu has pulled out of the Team GB training camp in Portugal. We understand he's got a trapped nerve behind his knee.
So if this is the Pool of Dreams, it's also the venue for our latest Sky Sports Scholarships Challenge. I am taking on my scholar, Liam Tancock, pretty much on his home turf. Liam, good to see you again. How are you? See you again, yeah?
Yes, let's talk a little bit more about this circuit then. As I mentioned before, such a unique and historic venue with the blind corners, changes of elevation, tight, twisty circuit. They say that Monaco doesn't respect reputations, it makes them. And the man with the best reputation of the lot around the streets of Monte Carlo was, of course, Ayrton Senna. Welcome back to Silverstone. You know what? After a day of rain, and yet more rain, we've actually got some sunshine here at Silverstone and a bit of blue sky, so the sun just trying to peek out from behind those clouds right now. We've had to wait till 6 o'clock to get it, but nevertheless the weather has played its part today, and it did affect the running in both practice sessions, and in fact so much so that Lewis Hamilton spent most of his afternoon sat in his garage and not deciding to go out on track, instead having a little stroll up and down the pit lane.
One of the extra challenges for Heikki Kovalainen in 2012 is KERS. Didn't have it on last year's car, but it will be on the CTO1 this year. It gives him an extra 80 brake horsepower, but yet another button to press on his steering wheel.
Oh, JD, you got that? You got that? What's the slow motion replay?
I finished.
Right, finish. Oh, man.
Good job.
Thank you, man.
Awesome.
I'm not entirely sure who won that. I'm sure that the photo finish will prove conclusive, though.
And what a spectacular finale is in progress right now with the Paralympics closing ceremony. We've had performances from the British Para Orchestra, from Coldplay, from Rihanna. We've had a Lord Seb Coe addressing the 80,000 strong crowd as well. But around 11 o'clock tonight, that Paralympic cauldron will be extinguished, bringing the curtain down, finally, on London 2012.